What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of YouTube? It is me, Kryptonite, and I am doing another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay slash commentary. And yeah. Anyways, about today's commentary, today's gameplay, I was actually playing with these guys that I randomly met today. They were pretty cool people. I remember meeting them in a random lobby where I believe we were making fun of a guy, and I know that's rude and mean, I guess, but we're being bullies, and just the reason being was we actually had a guy on our team that was like 5 and I think he went 5 and 23 that game. I can't remember, but it was funny. I mean, like we still won, but I mean it was just that guy being on our team, and we were making fun of him, and I guess bullies stick together, right? I don't know. But anyways, that's how we ended up pairing up, and we ended up partying up and playing. And since we partied up, I don't think we lost the game at all. I think we only played like 8 or 9 games maybe, and we didn't even lose a single one. So that was pretty cool. In this gameplay, I actually ended up going like 30 and something, 30 and 2, I think, or something like that. I can't remember too well, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And what are we on? We're on day 15 of me doing gameplays and commentary, so I think that's also pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. Um, these commentaries have been coming along pretty well, I guess. I mean, for the most part, like I'm still kind of getting the hang of this, but yeah, I mean, so far I've had quite a bit of people watch my videos. Not too many, obviously, but enough to make me feel good. But anyways, um, since this game is called Call of Duty Ghost, today I'm gonna be on the topic of Ghost, and yeah, freaking Ghost. Well, about these goddamn ghosts, little story for y'all right here. I remember. Oh, actually, what? Oh yeah, I remember one time, long time ago, in a town just like yours. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I remember quite a while back being at a friend's house, and I think my parents were out of town, and I remember my friend having my friend was always a dog person, right? So I know he doesn't have no fucking cats. Like, I know he doesn't have any cats. Well, on this particular night, we're outside chilling right before leaving, and we're all talking. I think me and my cousin were like the last ones to leave, and me and my cousin are just talking, and this random cat comes out of nowhere, and the cat's pretty much just like being super friendly. And I mean, we don't know whose cat it is, and we don't know why he's being so friendly, but he's over here, purring at our feet, rubbing up against our legs and whatnot, being a fucking cat. Now, like I said, I don't know whose cat it was. It was just an awkward, weird cat that was next to us. But I remember my friend saying, "Dude, take that cat home." And I was like, "Yo, fuck, nah, I ain't taking this cat home. It ain't my cat." And he's like, "Come on, man, just take it home." He's like, "My dog's gonna chew this thing up. Take it home." And I like cats. I actually do like cats, but at the same time, I can't. I wasn't gonna take a cat home. But I got soft at the end, and I was like, you know what? Hand me the fucking cat. I'll take it home. And I remember getting in my truck, and my friend handed me the cat. And yeah, so as I'm driving, I was actually gonna go to my cousin's house right after we left. So as I'm driving to my cousin's house, this fucking cat, I put him on the floorboard, and the fucking cat starts like climbing up my seats, and he pretty much like jumped on my shoulder and shit while I'm driving. So I don't know what the hell was up with this cat. I remember having to stop and being like, "Yo, cat, chill the fuck out. Sit the fuck down, right? Fucking cat." No, I don't remember what I said to the damn cat. But yeah, it was like I said, it was being weird. It was all up on my shoulder and shit, and like I, I don't know, trying to make me wreck or something. I don't know what the fuck is up with the damn cat. And I remember getting to my cousin's house, and I remember like just telling him like, "Hey, bro, you mind if I just leave this cat here, for the night at least, before I can figure out, what I can do, you know?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, you can leave it here. It's cool." So I was like, "All right, appreciate it, bro." Well, that night I came home, and I remember falling asleep on the couch. So yeah, and I remember waking up like at exactly 3 in the morning, and that being just because I don't know if you ever heard, but 3 in the morning is like what they call like the devil's hour or something like that. Like that's where supposedly like all of the demons come out and yeah. So I always heard that. Anyways, I remember waking up at 3 in the morning and just being like, you know, what the fuck? You know, I had the TV on, so that's how I knew what time it was. I checked the time, and immediately after checking the time, um, I remember we had I was in the living room, and we have a dining room and then the kitchen, and in the dining room we have this big like uh like a big old cabinet type thing where you're supposed to put like your good china in, I guess. And so it has these big old glass windows or whatever. And I remember sitting on the couch in the living room, and seeing this reflection of like this shadow just cross across the kitchen. And I don't know what the hell that was, or what happened, or what, but I remember just kind of getting kind of scared, right? Like just getting that feeling like, what the fuck was that? And I still don't know what it was, but I went like I think I fell asleep regardless. Like I you know, I wasn't too worried about it, but like yeah, and then I went to sleep. The next day I wake up, go to my cousin's house, and as I'm at my cousin's house, we're talking, and then I'm like, hey, what happened to that cat? And he's like, yo, I don't know what happened to that cat, dude. And like that cat was nowhere to be found. We don't know what happened to the cat. The cat was just gone. Like we don't know what happened to him. We never saw him again. Pretty much that cat is, we don't know. We don't know what happened to the cat. Well, you know, I start telling him about my little scary situation and what happened, you know, with what happened in my house. And he tells me, he's like, well, that's funny. And I was like, why is that? And he's like, well, he's like, I pretty much had a little encounter myself. And you know, I'm like, okay, well, what was that? And he says that he woke up and he remembers looking at his clock, and he says he has a digital clock, right? So he can see the time like lit up, and he says he remembers seeing the time being like he said it might have been like 3:02 for him. He said he saw like a shadow cross in front of the clock, so where he couldn't even see the clock anymore. And I thought that was kind of weird, you know. I'm just like, yo, that is pretty freaky, you know. And then another thing is his brother actually said that he woke up at 3 in the morning because he thought he heard footsteps running around the house. Now, like I said, those are all like really weird things that just kind of happened, and when we really thought about it, it all came down to it was the fact that we were the only 3 that actually ever touched and petted that cat. So, I mean, I don't know if that cat was a fucking demon or whatnot, but I remember my parents, when they finally came back into town, I remember telling my mom about this cat. I remember just being like, yo, this fucking cat, you know, this is what happened, you know. And then I telling her my little scary story. And my mom is like one of those old school people. So she believes in a bunch of weird stuff. And she told me pretty much, next time if you see, you know, a cute little animal, to be careful. And I was like, well, why is that? And she's like, cause she's pretty much told me, you know, evil can come in any form. She said, so maybe I did pick up a demon, you know, or something, and without even knowing it, and kind of let it into my house, or into the house. And that's kind of why I experienced that. And that's kind of why my cousins experienced what they experienced. So I don't know if that's what the case was, but it sounds legit. It sounds, you know, I'm gonna say that that's what happened. Like it's just one of those weird fucking things that happened to me, and it was just, it's always been in my mind. It's like it's there. It's just what happened. It's something that happened to me and my cousins, and I gotta say it's just one of those times that really did freak me out. And I think, hold on a second, I'm trying to think if one of my teammates here rages in a bit. Like I can't remember if he does or not, but if he does, I'll definitely play that audio for you, because it was one of the funniest rages I think I've ever heard in my life. So yeah, we'll definitely hear that. If it is in this audio, I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I think I've taken up enough of your time talking about these stupid stories. So once again, YouTube, it's been a pleasure doing these videos and commentaries. If you like what you saw and heard, then rate, comment, and subscribe. Until then, peace out, YouTube.
What? I got a hit mark and you don't? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, you bitch nigga. Bro. What? My